Did somebody say Q&A? I've never did one of these, so bear with me. This could be my first time doing a Q&A style video, but I went ahead onto Twitter and asked you guys to ask me questions regarding the new MultiVersus relaunch on May 28th. And here's what you guys asked. Let's get right into it. Alright, so originally I tweeted, I'm looking to do a MultiVersus Q&A, so if you have any questions you like answered, be sure to reply to this tweet. And the first tweet coming in from Moonlit Broskis. Who are you looking to team up with, big dog? When it comes to teammates, I definitely want a static partner. I want a partner that I could grind with back-to-back tournaments over and over again. So we're gonna figure that out when it comes, but the first person that comes to mind and that I've been chatting with a little bit on the side is Skizzy, the Iron Giant player. I played with him in East Showdown finals. We got 4th place. We're tearing stuff up. Only teamed one time ever, so we might bring it back into the next season of MultiVersus. Next question we got is from @HowdyReality. Any game modes you hope get added to multi? All right, so I'm a Smash Ultimate player. I'm a big fan of Squad Strike, bro. Squad Strike is so sick. Being able to have a different character, every stock, every life is just so dope to me. And it shows a lot of skill expression, being able to play multiple characters. I think it's the most fun game mode, most fun side event as well in Smash Ultimate. So I would love to see that incorporated into MultiVersus. Real quick, if you guys are enjoying this style of content, be sure to drop a comment down below letting me know that. And if you have any other ideas you'd like to see me do, MultiVersus related, or just, you know, if it's more about myself, let me know down below, and be sure to subscribe. All right, our next question is from Not So Cool Giraffe. What characters do you think are gonna be flipping burgers? Yo, I'm assuming that means they're gonna be nerfed to the point where you gotta get a job flipping some burgers. Characters I think are gonna be flipping burgers. Pondering ever so deeply. Like, my gut wants to say Jake, man. I want to say Jake, that they're gonna gut Jake because of the success that I had with the character and just how many complaints they had in the last game. But at the same time, I'm very hopeful that the movesets aren't going to be changing that much. We saw that little trailer of Tony, the Tony Talks trailer, and the movesets, the little movesets that we saw, they look the same, aside from dash attacks being added. But I'm very hopeful. But if anybody had to get gutted, it has to be Jake, bro. Like, everybody just hates that character so much. They want to see him fall, so it only makes sense. Next question coming in from one of my homies, Smash homies. His name is @Annalise Banks. He asks, who should I main? Bro, you play DDD, bro. You play DDD, Wario, Rob, Palu. Very fundies based. You also have a cheese factor. Maybe 1 projectile or so. Off the top of my head, I'm thinking Taz, Rain Dog, a lot more funny based, but also not so campy. I'm gonna go with Taz. Taz is your character. You're a little troll. Taz is a little bit trolly, but also very fundamentally sound. And I feel like you'll get along with that character really well. So I say Taz, the Tasmanian Daredevil. Did I just say Daredevil? Tasmanian Devil. Next question coming in from Oopstier. What are you looking forward to the most in terms of the perk system? Okay, that's a good one. What are your thoughts on the defensive side of MultiVersus? Like, what do you hope is in the new updated version of it? Okay, that's kind of like a 2-part question. What am I looking forward to when it comes to the perk system? Honestly, I feel like they should get rid of the perks, the blue, green, red. It's a hot take. I believe they should get rid of blue, green, red perks and only have signature perks. I feel like all that other crap doesn't matter. Just you know, balance the speed out better, balance everything else. You know, I feel like that is so dumb. 5%. You know how much 5% is? You're not gonna notice it 90% of the time, bro. But there are those perks that have like 10% boosts. You got the 20% boosts. Yeah, I don't think those are relevant. I think signature perks are the only relevant perks, and I hope to see them implement a lot more. Maybe like 3 per character. I feel like that'd be so dope. You know, you got maybe they can implement the green, yellow, blue. But for signature perks, right, you got a defensive signature perk, you got an offensive like attack signature perk, and then you got like a more mobility signature perk, which correlates into the character's moveset more rather than, you know, just 5% air dodge increase. Like, no. Signature perks would be so cool if they took the concept of the red, blue, green from the other perks. I feel that'd be really dope. We'll see like maybe an armor perk for Jake. That'd be sick. The second part of that question is, what are your thoughts on the defensive side of multi? Like, what do you hope is in the new updated version of it in terms of defensive options? Defensive options I feel like are fine. I don't want to see shielding, but I do want to see some sort of teching incorporated. Maybe not on the ground, because I was talking to Key Wonder, right? And he brought up a good point that the main, you know, flow of combo routes in this game is ground bounces. So maybe implement teching off stage on the walls, maybe. All I'm saying is, I don't know, that could be cool. Thinking about that right now, mashing out of grabs, command grabs isn't a thing. You know, when Jake chomps you, it doesn't really work to mash out. You press RT over and over again, it doesn't work. Maybe try to, you know, make that a little bit better. Make it actually to the point where you're able to mash out if you have like a good mash, instead of just, you know, that meter meaning nothing. I think that would be cool. The next question is from @Takoa. That's a homie. I ask everyone this, but who do you want to see in this game and why? Also give me their side and up special moves. Okay, I feel like the top two for me are Marceline, Ben 10. I feel like those would be really cool. You know, I love Adventure Time, so we're just gonna go with Marceline. Side special and up special. Marceline up special. I don't want to steal move sets from other games, but like the only thing I could think of is that one chick from Nasby. Ember. Her up special with that, you know, the little kick. I feel like they could be really similar. She got the guitar. You got Marceline with the guitar. That would be cool for like an up special. Something along those lines. But at the same time, she's a bat. So maybe a teleport recovery, but like an actual good one. Maybe something like Pikachu, but with teleports. Like, yo, pew pew. Something, I don't know. Maybe like with some bat kind of, you know, she turns into a bat, swarm of bats. Kind of thing. Side special, however, it gotta be something with like the guitar axe. Freaking guitar slam. That would be sick. That would be pretty sick for a side and up special. The next question is from @Takala. Will you stick to Jake if he's way different or try a new main? Again, I'm already contemplating, you know, if Jake is super gutted, who am I gonna play? The first thought that comes into mind is Batman. I secondaried Batman and Rain Dog in the first release of MultiVersus. I played Rain Dog, Batman, secondary. So I probably dabble a lot more into Batman. I'm sure you can't really nerf Batman like crazy, especially if he has a battering where it can follow you and you can kind of guide it still. That's gonna always be broken. But Jake, regardless, I feel like I'm still gonna be the best Jake there is no matter what. I'm just better. I'm fundamentally better. So Jake is gonna still be an option for sure. My favorite Cartoon Network character, probably my favorite cartoon character of all time, Jake the freaking dog, buddy. Next question is coming from Mogan FGC. Will you be returning to MultiVersus in 2024? I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I think I'm actually going to Power World competitive, you know, take that a little bit more seriously. I know they're gonna have a competitive scene. No! Are you dumb? Yes, of course. We're all waiting for MultiVersus. I was the best at MultiVersus. I gotta come back. I got to, Mogan. I love you for that comment. I appreciate that. But yes, I'm definitely coming back. You'll see me, and I'll be making waves yet again. I promise. I promise. I hope. I'm coping. All right, this one's a little bit spicier from Goosh 82. I've been seeing people say they should remove characters like LeBron and Black Adam because they were just added to advertise their movies. So what do you think? Damn, I feel like LeBron I can understand, right? LeBron is a basketball player. LeBron is not a character in a fighting game, but I feel like the way they incorporated him into the beta, into the OG MultiVersus seasons, He just feels perfect, man. I cannot remove LeBron. And Black Adam is just a superhero, bro. He's sick. He's so sick. You can't remove Black Adam, especially the Rock skin, bro. Like, dude, I wouldn't remove either of them if I'm being completely honest. They're both staying. Now, boys, I got a question for you. Who do you want to see in MultiVersus? Be sure to comment down below. I also wouldn't mind Muscle Man. My mom! What? How does he do that? Every episode, he does that. Next question coming in from Seek3120. Are you gonna be an online warrior? Or are you gonna be competing for real? And if you are you gonna travel out of country if there's a big major? Ooh, I've never been out of country. That is a good one. But no, I'm not gonna stick online, bro. Come on. I got this talent I gotta show. I travel for Smash Ultimate as well, so I gotta travel for MultiVersus. But the out of country one is a good question. I would love to travel out of country. I would love to. For MultiVersus, that'd be so sick. Maybe go to like Mexico. Go to EU. I don't know. That'd be sick. That'd be really sick. And I'm definitely looking forward to traveling out of country. Next question coming from @Mr. Flips Table. Flips the table. What are your thoughts on dash attacks and how do you think it would affect the gameplay meta? I love dash attacks. I love the incorporation. A lot more ground game. Pretty dope. And I think it'll definitely, depending how good they are, it'll make a lot more players, you know, play more grounded because they have that extra option instead of always jumping in the air all the time, getting popped by Jake Forwarder. By Jake Forwarder. I do like the incorporation of dash attacks a lot. I'm a Smash player. The more moves, the better. So I'll be able to incorporate that, I feel like, pretty well as well. But yeah, I do think it'll affect the gameplay meta a bit, but not too much because you're still gonna have all those aerials that are gonna be really good. Hopefully, you know, in theory. So it's not gonna do too much, but it'll definitely change some game plans up for some players. And the final question coming in from @_WebbyWabo. Would you let Black Adam, the Rock skin, tickle your what? Yo. What? That's gonna be all for me. My first Q&A is finally over, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to show some love. Drop a like, subscribe, and comment down below if you enjoyed the video. Until next time, y'all boys. Us. Later. Turn up!